everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Felicia Mesadieu, your guide to help you design the best version of you by looking and feeling your best. Today I am sharing with you a Valentine's makeup look. This is a really pink and glam and just like kind of like a pink neutral glam look. I was really inspired just by romantic pinks. I wanted something really pink, and this is the first time that I've ever tried something like this pink all on my face. Like I have a pink blush, pink eyeshadows with a little bit of mauve, and then I have a pink lip, and I'm just real pink today. So I'm really excited because I mean, it's Bay Day. I mean, Valentine's Day is Bay Day. And I've never done a Valentine's Day makeup look. I've always wanted to. I just never carved out the time, but I created the space and the time to get this done because I'm here for Bay Day and for you. So I really wanted to do this look, and I'm so super excited because I feel like that I slayed it. I could just say so myself. I slayed, okay? Sometimes it just comes out of me. It comes out of me unwanted, but unwantingly. But I mean, I have to give, you know, credit when credit is due. So no, but really, I really do like this look, and I just think that I don't know, I'm just excited to share it with you all. So without further ado, let's get into this Valentine's pink neutral glam look, and I hope you all enjoy it. The first thing that I'm going to do is use this Melt Away makeup remover, and this is by Healthy Skin All Natural Skincare. I like using this just to prep my face. It's like a facial mist. I am starting off on moisturized skin already, and this just kind of refreshes my skin. The next thing that I want to do is use the Porefessional Pro Balm, and this is by Benefit. What I want to do is apply that to my areas where I have, you know, some pores that say, hey girl, hey girl, hey. They want me to know that they're there. And you know what I say? Bye girl, bye. Okay, so I do want a really flawless look today, so I did go ahead and use the Ben Nye Burnt Orange Color Corrector, and that is going to just really, well, it's the Mojave adjuster, and this is just really going to help me color correct, neutralize those darker areas, and I do have some deeper areas around my mouth, and then I wanted to cover up some of the blemish marks that I have, and so that is just to neutralize that, and then to really help the foundation to be really even around those areas, so there's nothing really prevalent peeking through. I went ahead and sprayed some of the Infallible Pro Satin Spray just to kind of prep and prime the skin. I always like using that before I put on my foundation. Now I'm going to apply the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I actually kind of forgot to apply that to my nose, so I'm going to do that right now. And you want to work really fast with this because this honestly dries really quickly, and yeah, I just need to work really fast. Okay, so now I'm ready for foundation, and what I want to use today is I want to mix. I want my skin to be really glowy and just really nice, pretty, and glowy. So I'm going to mix the Gleam by Melanie Mills. This is the color Deep Gold, and then I'm going to be mixing that with the Black Opal Hazelnut foundation stick, and I absolutely love this. It's probably my favorite foundation that I've used. Now I'm going to take my favorite brush in all of the land, in all of the universe, and I'll be taking my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush, and I am going to be just buffing that into the skin. And I want you to blend for your life. And don't mess it up. And to add warmth, I'm going to be using the Black Opal True Color Foundation Stick in Suede Mocha. And I just like to add this to the perimeter of my of my forehead, and then the hollows of my cheekbones. Okay, and then I want to take my Real Technique sculpting brush and blend that out. And this is just going to help to really kind of give my face a little bit of dimension, but then also really add that warmth. Now I'm going to add some concealer just to give me that really nice eye brightening lift. And this is going to be the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline, and this is the color Cafe Cafe. And I'm going to apply that underneath the eye. The easiest way to apply concealer is in a triangled shape, extending that all the way up a little past the eyebrow, where your eyebrow stops. And I find that when you extend it, that's what really helps to make the eye look a bit more lifted. So I'm just really spraying down my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Just really spraying that on down to get it really nice, damp, and wet. And that's going to help the product to really melt into the skin more, and it absorbs more product so that it doesn't look as cakey. And then I will just pat that down, and then that's when you kind of take the product and kind of push it up towards the underneath the eye, right underneath the eye, where your eyes kind of crease. And not everyone has those eye creases, those under eye creases, but that's where I like to start applying, like right underneath the eye or where your lash line is. That's when I start applying it there. And you shouldn't bring it down any further than where you applied the product. I'm going to take this angled brush right here, and this is by Sigma, the Precision P84. And then I'm going to take the Queen Collection Covergirl and True Ebony, and I'm going to go into that and to carve out the nose shape that I would like. And I try to kind of curve it as much as I can because I feel like naturally that's what would happen. And then I'll round it at right underneath the tip of the nose. So then after I do that, then I know what space I'm going to work with. So then I'll just go into my concealer, and today I'm going to use the Fit Me Maybelline concealer. So then I'll take a separate beauty sponge, and I'll just spray that. It's the same Real Technique sponge. I have about 3 of these. It's good to have multiple. And then what I'm going to do is take the tip of this and just kind of blend the product into my skin. Then I'll take the sides here. I'll take this side, and then I'll start to work on more of the contoured shade, the shade that I'm using to contour. Well, this is all considered contouring, but the deeper shade. Then I'll take the matte Poreless foundation, and this is the normal to oily formula, and I will take another brush. This is the Sonia Kashuk Tools number 4 brush. Spray that. And then I'll apply that all over my nose. So now what I would like to do is set underneath my eyes. And I'm going to take my Sasha Buttercup because, honey, this is Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day, we go all out. Do you understand? What I like to do is I'm going to take some of the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. And it's only one, there's only one shade, and that's the Sasha Buttercup. The Sasha Buttercup is supposed to be really good for all skin tones, apparently. But I find that it works really well for my skin tone if I lightly apply it and I don't go ham. Like, I'm not baking. Baking is over anyways. So I'm just lightly applying that, like dusting that on. And that gives me the most, I would say, neutral coverage. It's not like over the top. It's not completely natural looking, but it looks neutral, and I think that it's very makeup friendly. Okay, so what I like to do is just kind of make after I have the setting powder on there, I do like to make that look a little bit more natural as well. So I will blend that in with a brush just to give it more of a natural finish. And I'll just lightly do it because you don't want to disturb the product. So now I want to move on to the eyes, and I want to go for more of like a really pinky, soft pink, neutral look. So I'm gonna start by applying a base shadow, and I'm gonna apply this number 7. It's like a light peachy flesh tone color, and I'm gonna blend that with the number 9. It's another flesh tone, kind of soft brown, pale brown color, and I'm just gonna apply that over my lid. And we do remember that we did apply concealer and foundation, so that's gonna act as like the base or the primer for the eyelid, so that those colors peek through. Now I'm gonna take Cream Brulee by Makeup Geek, and I'm gonna place that on my mobile eyelid. Now I'm gonna take the Sigma E40 brush. I'm gonna take Sienna by Femme blushes, and I'm gonna place that in my crease. This is acting as my transition shade. Then I'm gonna take Bitten by Makeup Geek, and I'm also gonna apply that into the crease. Now I'm gonna take MAC's Coppering, and I am going to use this Merle Norman brush, and I'm going to place that on my mobile lid. And I'm just gonna apply that to the inner corner. And I'm not gonna take that all the way to the end of the lid. I'm not doing that because I'm gonna add another shade there. So now I'm gonna go into a palette because I've been using singles up until this point. And I am gonna take the Revealed palette, and this is Revealed 2 by Coastal Scents. I'm gonna take number 13 and number 11. And I already did this eye. I completed this eye. So what I want to do is take my Sigma blending brush E25. I'll take both of those colors, and I'm going to apply that to the outer corner. Then I want to take Cherry Cola by Makeup Geek. And I'll just place that where I placed the other two colors, just for a little bit more color. And then if I need to, and which I see that I do, I'll just add a little bit more of the Coppering by MAC, just in case it was washed out a little bit. I will take just a little bit of the ColourPop Lovely, and this is kind of like a pearl, a pinkish pearl color, and then I'm gonna place that on the center, kind of like in the middle of the lid, concentrating it on the center, and then I'll kind of like spread that throughout where I placed the Coppering. That just gives it like a little bit more pop of a pink. Then I'll just apply a little bit more Coppering on top. Now I'm going to take my blending brush. It's the Sigma blending brush, the E40 I believe. And then I'll just go back into Bitten. And I'll just blend out any harsh lines. I'm taking the black little dress by Wet n Wild. This is the, little black dress cream eyeliner. This is the Fergie collection by Wet n Wild. And then I like to take the Sigma line lace and just apply that where it gets a little more difficult to apply the liner, so you can stay, for it to be very thin. I'm gonna add just a bit more shadow, and I'm adding the Cherry Cola, and I'm just adding just a bit more. I'm gonna take a brown, and then this is Mocha by Makeup Geek. I'm gonna take a pencil brush by Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just gonna apply that underneath the eye where my lash line is, only because I just want it to be, you know, soft and not too dark down there. Now I'm gonna take some black eyeshadow and just add that to my lash line. I'm gonna add some lashes. Okay, so I just added I added my lashes. My camera cut off, so I added my lashes, and then I added a little bit of the Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara just to kind of blend in the lashes, the inner corners, and then not completely all over, but just the inner corner, and then I added some mascara on my bottom lashes. But I'm gonna mix the rose gold. It's number 4, no, number 9. It's like a rose gold, and I'm gonna mix that with a little bit of this gold, and I'm just gonna place that in the inner tear duct, just to draw some attention to, just to draw more attention to the eyes. It really just kind of opens up that eye. And I am going to take my Terracotta Bronzer by Guerlain. I'm gonna take this lit brush and just apply the bronzer to my face. Now I'm gonna take this Golden Sunset blush by Femme Blushes, and I am going to apply this to my cheeks as my blush. Now I'm gonna take this Summer Kiss Mineral Effects bronzer, and this is by Femme Couture, and I purchased this at Sally's. I am going to apply that with this fan brush by Echo Tools. This is kind of like a pinky, pale pink rose gold. that is really pretty, and I would stop there, but I really want to add more. So I'm gonna take my favorite highlighter of all time, which I feel like this is everyone's favorite highlighter, but I'm gonna take the Bobbi Brown highlighting powder bronze glow, and I want to glow some more, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit more on top of that, and that'll really give that like a rose goldy effect. That is so pretty. I can't even take it. Like, Bae is going to be like, honey, please take all the chocolates. I'm going to outline my lips with MAC's Chestnut. Plum Rose number 17 by Milani. I'm gonna take Nude Ballad and add that on top, just to get like a soft muted pink. Well, it's not really muted, but it's soft and glossy. And look at that. I am finished just in time. I have to pick my nephew up at 2, and I wanted like an hour before I have to pick him up, and I'm so excited. So now what I'm gonna do is use the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set with Aloe Green Tea, Cucumber, and Vitamin A, C, and E. And I'm going to spray my face. That's gonna set the makeup. And because I want this to be like really nice and glowy, I'm gonna also go in with the Pixi by Petra Glow and Mist. I am almost out of this, so if you guys want to be generous and purchase another one and send it my way, I am all about it.